It's the job of police to protect the public, but sometimes the public sees the police as a threat, as we've seen in a very public debate that's been playing out between the American Civil Liberties Union and Boston Police Commissioner Willie Gross lately. These days, one of the people working to bridge that gap is a concert violinist. And as Stephanie Leydon tells us, she's found common ground for police and those who sometimes mistrust them on the stage, with a big show ahead this weekend at the Gardner Museum.
There's an ornament on Carla Sheffield's Christmas tree that features a photo of her son.
And it says, "Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day."
He was killed 6 years ago by Boston police. They determined the shooting was self-defense, something Sheffield has never accepted.
I'm angry at the way they treated me. I'm angry at the facts that they ignored.
She has turned her anger and pain into a poem you might think Boston police wouldn't want to hear.
You wear a uniform pretending to be a cop. When he asked you not to, you raised your gun and shot.
But the guys on bass and guitar are both Boston police officers, all part of an unlikely ensemble called Code Listen. Shapong Liu brought them together when she was named one of Boston's first artists in residence. The project was supposed to last 6 months. That was 2.5 years ago.
When I started, I didn't know that I was forming a band.
Some of us move on and some of us won't.
The group now includes several mothers, all of whom lost sons to violence. They share their stories, so do police.
One of them talks about how he feels discriminated wearing a police uniform. I never even thought about that. Like, they go through a lot, too. But if we're bumping heads, how are we supposed to fix this?
It's a question Shapong Liu is asking at concert halls around the country. She's a violinist with Silk Road, a group created by cellist Yo-Yo Ma. That's him rehearsing a piece Shapong Liu wrote. It includes the voices of people involved in Code Listen.
We as police officers are not, we're not exempt from anything happening to anyone in our family.
It's a lullaby that disintegrates into a siren.
When the mothers of Code Listen take to the stage this weekend, they'll be surrounded by larger-than-life posters of their sons and dozens of other young, mostly black, victims of street violence. And Boston cops like bass player Jeremiah Benton will be there too.
What is the reaction from your fellow officers when they know you're doing this?
Some of them laugh. Some of them go, "Oh my goodness, I didn't know you had a talent." And I encourage them to come out and see and listen to what's going on, in hopes that it will help to spread the message that if we all start to listen to one another, we can actually begin to hear what one another's saying.
It may seem improbable that music could impact what happens on the streets, but as Carla Sheffield will tell you, it can help create change. When she first realized Code Listen included police officers, she says she froze.
And now, 2 years later,
I love them. I love them. That was nice.
Stephanie Leydon, WGBH News.
Code Listen will perform this Saturday at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston. The event's free, but space is limited, so RSVPs are required. You can find more information at codelisten.org.